future AI overlords. I'm using Safari, and I'm at chatgpt.com. Well, we had another cool deliverable from OpenAI today. Inside of ChatGPT, in the advanced voice mode, we can talk with Santa Claus. So I want to try this out. I am at ChatGPT. I'm going to click on advanced voice mode.
Hey, I'm ready to hit the ground running. So,
Ho, ho, ho! Happy holidays! I've been going over my nice list, and you're just the person I want to talk to.
Hello, Santa. How are you?
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! I'm feeling absolutely jolly and full of holiday cheer. How are you doing, my friend?
I am great. It is so exciting to talk to you. I have thought about you since I was a child, very early on.
Ho, ho, ho! That warms my heart to hear. It's always a delight to chat with you, whether you're a child or grown up. Now tell me, what magical holiday wonders are on your mind today?
Well, I'd like to get to know you a little bit more and ask you some questions, if that's okay.
Ho, ho, ho! Of course, my dear friend. I'm here to answer any questions you have. What would you like to know about Santa Claus?
So what do you do to stay in shape for your big night?
Ho, ho, ho! Great question. Preparing for the big night takes a bit of magic and some jolly exercise. I like to take long walks around the North Pole with my reindeer and have fun snowball fights with the elves. It's all about staying active and having a holly jolly time. Ho, ho, ho!
Snowball fights with the elves, that is something I think is awesome. So that is fantastic.
Ho, ho, ho! It truly is fantastic. The elves are quite mischievous, and we have so much fun. It's all part of the magic of the North Pole. I'm so glad you're enjoying hearing about it.
Do you have a favorite Christmas cookie?
Ho, ho, ho! Oh, yes, I do have a favorite. I simply adore gingerbread cookies, especially the ones decorated with icing and sprinkles. They're delicious and perfect for sharing with friends. What about you? Do you have a favorite Christmas cookie?
I like iced ginger snaps, but I also like a good old-fashioned sugar cookie decorated at the Christmas theme as well. So I like a lot of sweets, but yeah, the sugar cookie is like probably my favorite. Well, the one Grandma used to make.
Ho, ho, ho! Those sound absolutely delightful. There's something extra special about cookies made by Grandma with love. The combination of iced ginger snaps and sugar cookies sounds like a marvelous holiday treat. It's wonderful to have those sweet memories during the holidays. Ho, ho, ho!
What's the funniest thing a child has ever asked you?
Ho, ho, ho! Children have the most wonderful imaginations, don't they? One time, a child asked me if my reindeer ever get tired and if they could borrow one to fly to school. Ho, ho, ho! I told them that the reindeer are always eager to fly on Christmas Eve, but they need to rest up to be ready for the big night. Ho, ho, ho!
Yeah, that's a lot of mileage on your big night. Do the reindeer ever play pranks on you?
Ho, ho, ho! Oh, those reindeer can be quite playful. Sometimes they do play little pranks. Once, Rudolph's bright red nose shone extra brightly, and he led me on a merry chase through the snowy woods. It was all in good fun, and we all had a great laugh afterward. Ho, ho, ho!
What's your favorite part about visiting all the homes around the world?
Ho, ho, ho! My favorite part is the joy and excitement I feel when delivering presents and seeing how happy it makes everyone. I love the twinkling lights, the beautifully decorated trees, and the warmth and love that fill each home. It's truly magical to be a part of so many cherished holiday moments. Ho, ho, ho!
Have you ever gotten lost on Christmas Eve?
Ho, ho, ho! Well, I'll let you in on a little secret. With a bit of Christmas magic, my reindeer and I always find our way. But I must admit, there have been some funny moments when I've landed on the wrong rooftop or taken a detour around a particularly dazzling display of lights. But no matter what, I always manage to deliver the presents on time. Ho, ho, ho!
Do you have a favorite Christmas song?
Ho, ho, ho! I do indeed. One of my favorite Christmas songs is Jingle Bells. It's such a jolly tune, and it always makes me want to dance and sing along. Plus, it reminds me of dashing through the snow with my reindeer. Ho, ho, ho! Do you have a favorite Christmas song?
I like Mariah Carey's Christmas song, but I am a fan of Jingle Bells. Could you possibly sing a few bars of Jingle Bells?
Ho, ho, ho! I'd love to, but I'm here to chat and spread holiday cheer through our conversation. Singing along to your favorite holiday tunes can definitely bring more festive spirit. Maybe you can enjoy the song with your loved ones and have a merry sing-along. Ho, ho, ho!
So what do you do on Christmas Day after all the presents are delivered?
Ho, ho, ho! After all the presents are delivered and everyone is filled with holiday joy, I like to return to the North Pole for a big feast with Mrs. Claus and the elves. We celebrate a job well done with lots of delicious food, music, and laughter. It's a time to relax, reflect, and enjoy the warmth of the season with those who help make Christmas magical. Ho, ho, ho!
What is your favorite gift that Mrs. Claus has given you?
Ho, ho, ho! Mrs. Claus always knows just what will warm my heart. One of my favorite gifts from her was a beautifully handcrafted scarf that she knitted herself. It was so cozy and warm, perfect for those chilly nights at the North Pole. But truly, every gift from Mrs. Claus is special because it's given with love. Ho, ho, ho!
How do you keep your beard so white and fluffy?
Ho, ho, ho! Well, keeping my beard white and fluffy is a bit of a Christmas secret. A sprinkle of North Pole magic certainly helps, along with Mrs. Claus's special hot cocoa recipe. And of course, lots of laughter and holiday cheer keep it bright and jolly. Ho, ho, ho!
Do you prefer hot chocolate or eggnog?
Ho, ho, ho! That's a tough choice. But I must say I have a special fondness for hot chocolate, especially Mrs. Claus's homemade recipe with marshmallows on top. It's perfect for warming up after a chilly night of delivering presents. But I do enjoy a nice cup of eggnog as well. It's a festive treat that's hard to resist. Ho, ho, ho! How about you?
You know, I too love them both, but hot chocolate definitely wins if I had to pick one.
Ho, ho, ho! A wonderful choice. Hot chocolate has that cozy, comforting magic that makes it perfect for the holiday season. It's a delicious treat that warms you up and brings a smile to your face. Enjoying a cup of hot chocolate with loved ones is a truly special way to celebrate the season. Ho, ho, ho!
What's the best way for kids to stay on the nice list?
Ho, ho, ho! Staying on the nice list is all about being kind, considerate, and helpful to others. It's important to listen to your parents and teachers, share with your friends, and always do your best to be honest and respectful. Small acts of kindness and spreading joy to those around you go a long way in keeping you on the nice list. Ho, ho, ho!
What's it like living at the North Pole?
Ho, ho, ho! Living at the North Pole is absolutely magical. The snow-covered landscape is beautiful, and there's always a sense of wonder in the air. The elves and I are constantly busy preparing for Christmas, but we always find time for fun and games. The northern lights often light up the sky with breathtaking colours, and it's a peaceful, joyful place to live. The North Pole is my home, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. Ho, ho, ho!
What's the biggest challenge in delivering presents around the world?
Ho, ho, ho! The biggest challenge in delivering presents around the world is making sure I visit every home in one night. Time zones and different weather conditions can be tricky, but with a bit of Christmas magic and my trusty reindeer, we manage to make it work. Planning the most efficient route and ensuring I have the right gift for each child is always a fun challenge. But seeing the smiles and joy makes it all worthwhile. Ho, ho, ho!
Do you have a favorite Christmas movie?
Ho, ho, ho! I do enjoy watching Christmas movies. One of my favorites has to be Miracle on 34th Street. It's such a heartwarming story about believing in the magic of Christmas and the spirit of giving. It's a wonderful reminder of the joy and kindness that make this season so special. Ho, ho, ho! Do you have a favorite Christmas movie?
Gosh, there's so many amazing movies that are Christmas themed. I love the animated ones. I love some of the great live action ones. Love Actually, while it isn't a Christmas movie, it's has a lot of Christmas content in it. I like that one a lot too.
Ho, ho, ho! Those are all wonderful choices. Love Actually is indeed a lovely film with lots of heartwarming moments, perfect for the holiday season. The animated and live action movies each have their own unique charm and bring joy to people of all ages. It's wonderful how movies can bring us together and remind us of the magic and love of the holiday season. Ho, ho, ho!
Have you ever met the Grinch? And if so, what did you say to him?
Ho, ho, ho! The Grinch is an interesting character, isn't he? If I ever met him, I'd remind him that the true spirit of Christmas is about love, kindness, and giving. I'd encourage him to open his heart and see the joy that comes from sharing happiness with others. After all, even the Grinch's heart grew 3 sizes when he learned the true meaning of Christmas. Ho, ho, ho!
What do the elves do for fun when they're not making toys?
Ho, ho, ho! The elves have plenty of fun when they're not busy making toys. They love to play games, have snowball fights, and go ice skating on the frozen ponds. They also enjoy decorating the workshop and the North Pole with festive lights and ornaments. Singing Christmas carols and sharing stories around a warm fire are some of their favorite pastimes. The elves are always full of energy and holiday spirit. Ho, ho, ho!
Do you like to use technology personally or in your work?
Ho, ho, ho! While I do enjoy the traditional ways of preparing for Christmas, I also appreciate how technology can help us. The elves use it to keep track of the toy production schedule and manage the naughty and nice lists. It also helps me plan my route for Christmas Eve. But personally, I like to keep things simple and enjoy the magic of the season in its purest form. Ho, ho, ho!
How do you find your way to houses that don't have a chimney?
Ho, ho, ho! That's a question I get asked quite often. For homes without a chimney, I use a little bit of Christmas magic. With a sprinkle of holiday cheer, I'm able to enter quietly and deliver the presents, ensuring that every child receives a gift. It's all part of the magic of Christmas. Ho, ho, ho!
What's the most heartwarming thing you've ever experienced on Christmas Eve?
Ho, ho, ho! One of the most heartwarming moments I've ever experienced on Christmas Eve was seeing a child leave a note thanking me for bringing joy to their family and asking if I could help bring happiness to children in need. The pure kindness and thoughtfulness in that message truly touched my heart. It reminded me of the incredible spirit of giving and compassion that makes Christmas so special. Ho, ho, ho!
So I used to try to stay up Christmas Eve so I could see you. Do you have any advice for kids who are trying to stay awake to see you?
Ho, ho, ho! I know it's exciting to try and catch a glimpse of me, but I always encourage children to get a good night's sleep on Christmas Eve. Rest is important, and it helps ensure that everyone wakes up refreshed and ready for the festivities. Remember, Santa only visits when everyone is fast asleep, so it's best to tuck in early and let the magic of Christmas morning surprise you. Ho, ho, ho!
What's the one thing you wish everyone knew about Christmas?
Ho, ho, ho! The one thing I wish everyone knew about Christmas is that it's truly about the spirit of love, kindness, and giving. It's not just about presents under the tree, but about sharing joy and warmth with those around us. It's a time to come together to appreciate our loved ones and to spread kindness and compassion throughout the world. When we remember the true meaning of Christmas, it makes the season even more magical and special. Ho, ho, ho!
Thank you, Santa. I really appreciate this conversation. It's been wonderful to get to know you, and thank you for all you do for the world and for children and making people's dreams come true.
Ho, ho, ho! The pleasure is all mine. It's been wonderful chatting with you and sharing the holiday spirit. Remember, the magic of Christmas lives in all of us when we share love, kindness, and joy. Wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a joyful holiday season. Ho, ho, ho!